Okay, it's nice. You know, okay, German, English. Okay. Es gibt so Grundsachen, die wir unbedingt machen müssen. Yeah? There are some basic things we have to change. First problem is a pedal. You understand, right? So first problem is a pedal. Your pedal is always a little bit too early. Like I'll tell you what happens. Like you play. Yeah? When you change your pedal too early, there can be always a problem that it will be a little bit messy. It can immer ein bisschen schmutzig werden. Like this, yeah? So you have to always, don't be afraid to change it later. So it's way more safe. Yeah? Also probierst du ein bisschen später Pedal zu wechseln. Ja, von Anfang. Ja, ja. Ja, okay. Dann das zweite ist Melodie. You cannot play melody in pianissimo. Because if you play melody pianissimo, then you have to play a left hand 5 piano or 6 piano. It's not possible, right? It should be balanced always. Right? So I would say melody, like if you see piano in the middle, it means 80%, 20, no. That should be mezzo forte at least. Not smaller the melody, otherwise it's not really there. So, größere Melodie bitte, also mindestens mezzo forte und Pedal. Richtig wechseln. Just look that you don't aggressively attack the melody. Big but soft sound. It's about how you approach the key, you know. When I was in the, maybe I was telling the story. When I was in the school, like in the end of school, I had a hobby. I was going to shooting a gun, and I had an instructor, and he always said to me that everybody's like newbie's mistake is people are always softly when they're aiming, and the last moment because it's instinct. You're afraid that now will be very loud. Last moment you do this, and then always. You're aiming properly, but the last moment you do this and it goes somewhere, yeah? In the sports, always in the sport shooting. Same with the, you are approaching the key very rightly, and the last moment you do, and then you have a very aggressive sound. You understand? Hast du verstanden alles? Ja? Das ist gleiche wie beim Schießen auch. So, you go like this, and then it happens, yeah? So you have to keep, you're afraid that the sound not gonna come. It will, don't worry. You can play forte without aggressive. No problem. Yeah? So it's only about how you approach the key. If you go slowly until the last moment, then it's okay. Yeah? Avoid this. Wooden, kein Holz. Yeah, right. It's like diving, yeah? Yeah, another pedal later. Overlapping pedal. No, I can hear this small gap. I can hear something like this. Not so bad, but still. Spätes Pedal ist, wenn du die Note zuerst spielst und dann wechselst. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of this. This is no problem. Leute sind, die haben Angst. Oh mein Gott, ja, und sie zusammen. Kein Problem. And then, when you change your pedal, you do it like this. Last moment. You can do it very slowly. Without panic. Keine Panik beim Wechseln. Einfach langsam rauf, langsam runter. Du wirst nicht zu spät sein. makes a little bit of sound. Avoid this. Kein Lärm. Wenn du zu schnell machst, dann gibt es Lärm. There's noise. Careful. Just play slow, and hear your pedal sound. One more time. Play slow. No, you see, there was a gap and then noise. Let me say first in English. We are breathing, right? We are breathing. Nobody can hear us breathing. Only you can hear breathing if somebody was running, or if somebody is excited or something. Then you can. But normally not. Or sick, you got COVID. So same with pedal. If your pedal is good, nobody can hear your pedal sound. It can be, So try to make your pedal that nobody can hear you how you change. Should be your secret how you changing, right? So let's do one more slow tempo, and here, I don't care now how you play music, here to your pedal. No, don't change right away. First hear the C, see a C, and then slowly change. Yeah, find the spot, find the right spot. Don't be afraid, no. You hold with fingers, nothing gonna happen. As long as you hold the note with fingers, you don't need pedal, right? Mit Fingern halten und dann langsam Pedal wechseln. Ja. Avoid this. Yeah. Careful. Yes. Fährst du Auto? You know, that if you're driving car, you know what happens if you press on the, So you have to carefully use your pedal. Yeah, smoothly. Great, okay, pedal is now much better. You have to just, so, okay, keep, now in tempo, just we hear, from the phrasing now. Let's go. Balance. Okay, now let's, do you think we need this accent? So I think it's a heavy, light, heavy, light. Then we have alla breve. If we would have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think your tempo is too slow. Yes, alla breve is 2-2, right? So we have to 1. So I think your tempo is a little bit too slow. And also, es ist sehr schwer, langsam zu spielen. The slower you play, the more difficult it becomes. The more difficult it is to hold the long breath. The more difficult it is to make a beautiful melody. So a little bit tempo, reasonable tempo.
Diese kleinen Noten werden mit linken zusammen spielen, oder?
You know, this is like, actually this is a still, but the thing is, when you, also actually, eigentlich muss man auf, in der klassischen Tradition kommt immer diese Note auf Bass. Klassische Tradition. Aber wenn du hier, du hörst sogar, was ich, Brendel oder weißt du, solche Klassiker, die spielen auch alle immer anders. Manchmal. Also, many times I heard Brendel playing like this, or they surely know. It's a little bit up to you. I mean, this is not Mozart anymore. Here can be a bit more free. Both is okay. It's up to your taste. But yeah, traditionally, yes, on beat. Traditional.
On the beat.
Yeah, on the beat. Yeah, absolutely. Can be a little bit more, how to say, it's a little bit like a bacchanal, like waves, right? That's why it's also written on 2-2 on alla breve. So it's just wave goes here, wave goes there. Can we try? No, you have 4 beats still. You play 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, it's more simple. It will be more easy. Now it's much better. It's more natural and it's easier to play. And a little bit tempo. This is andante. Andante is a step tempo, right? 1, 2. So now we have andante in alle breve. Yeah, don't overload there, light beat. No, rare is light. It's zu schwer. Schwer, leicht und schwer, leicht. Can you make it more simple? Noch einfacher. Da. Still, you're counting on 4, not 2. Left, rechts, links, rechts. Yeah, and then light. Second is light. Heavy, light. No. Noch einmal, bitte. Schwer, no, kein Crescendo. Schwer, leicht, schwer, don't slow down. Light, first light. We have to decide, the problem is you play too many heavy beats. You play like this, right? Then, if you want, you can this time light, heavy. You can swap. You can play first beat light and second heavy, but you cannot play first heavy and the second heavy. Yeah? I think you overload. Es ist viel zu schwer. Es ist sehr schwer, einfach zu spielen. To play simple, the most difficult in the world. But we should try at least. Yeah? Everybody can play complicated. Every student, but only big masters can play simple, easy, and beautiful. Yeah? This is a mastership. So we need to try to get there, right? No. Very simple. On heavy you go down, on light you go up. Yes, right. Up. Yeah, go. Don't slow down, no guitar down. Dancing. Too heavy. Decide. Light is light. It's very simple actually. It's always same pattern. Only you can change sometimes and play instead of first heavy, second light. You can swap and play first light, second heavy. It's like always A B A B B A B. This is always. Don't slow down. Why you slow? Da. That makes it heavy. Before heavy beat, we should wait. Light beat should quickly go through. So yes. Light beat, go forward. Heavy beat, wait. Da, heavy and light. Easy. Use pedal. So it's a little bit difficult, but in fact it's not. Yeah? So heavy, light, heavy, light. Now light, heavy, and then again heavy. Same pattern. Now heavy. Yeah. So then again swap. Also possible. So from here. Yeah, here also heavy, light, heavy. You overload left hand. It sounds too heavy. Melody is right hand. Melody is not 3 notes. Melody is only 1 note. Re. Yes, right. Light. Sorry. Schwer leicht. Don't wait. Taktzahl. Yes. No, dann leicht heavy. Leicht schwer. Schwer. Leicht schwer. Leicht schwer. And melody is very hard to understand. Your fifth finger, fourth finger should be always more active. And especially for Schubert, it's essential. I have a lot of power here, man. Even the pianissimo, always play. Then you can go and smile. Can we do this, please? Wie viele Stimmen haben wir in der rechten Hand? How many voices we have in the right hand?
Zwei Stimmen.
Yeah, right. Two voices. But when you play, I hear only one. This is polyphony. This is not monophony. So you have to maybe practice slow and look that you divide the two voices from each other. Right? So it's basically active, passive, passive, passive. And it needs some practice in slow tempo. It's just that your melody, for a melody, your finger actively takes the note. And for accompaniment notes, they're just following, the fingers are falling on the key without extra muscle power, right? Keine Muskelkraft bei den passiven Noten. Aktive Note, ja, dann musst du die Muskeln die einfach fallen lassen. Ja? So, wenn du sprichst, da greifen, fallen lassen. Greifen, fallen lassen. Greifen und so. Yeah, fall is still, you play active. Yeah, you play, nicht greifen. There are two modes, zwei Modi. Also the active mode, passive mode. Tam, so completely two different modes. Both active. Yes. And the melody is much better now, and the melody is talking. It's a parlando. Imagine some text over it, yeah? Some spoken text. You always ignore the last note. Ta, 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 ta. Better, and now we have to think about this melody. And the melody here is a wanderer. So it's a traveling. The melody is traveling here, then traveling there. It goes to the south, then it turns around, goes to the north, and it travels. Yeah, so and I don't think it has to be very strict. Yeah, I think it's a little bit rubato. And sometimes there should be some questions without reply. Something like that. Sometimes it's like falling in the phone. It's a kind of hanging in the air. There's no reply. No, it's right. Go now. More relax. Yeah. Can you hear something more warm? No, just imagine it's a song. And no, Schubert songs, wonderful. Yeah? Just imagine this is the. Imagine, yeah, so irgendeinen guten Sänger vorstellen, einen Tenor oder so. Ja? Fischer Disco, ja? Just imagine. It would be free. I think the problem was you have free res. And they're all saying they should be all different. Make it so it's not always the same. No, G3, first ray is heavier, but the next two they're lighter. No, they're light beat. Light beat. No, yes, even more. It's down, up. Yeah, always a light beats up, down, up, down, up. That's one up. No, up. When you're probably up, you cannot press. Why do you go up? Because you cannot push. How can they push if I'm up? Yeah? But you stay down. So down is very easy to play wrong. So it's just down and down. Yes. And then can I make it more? A little bit rubato. And then so now it's rolling. Yeah, and now stop. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. A little bit dreamy. Wait, relax. No, relax there. No, more personal. Gesang. This kind of ascending interval will be also. Sorry. Yeah. Crazily sentimental. Sehr sentimental kann er sein. When you see all the text for the Schubert songs, this is so sentimental. All these beautiful flowers, this is almost too sentimental sometimes. But there was their time, yeah? So you can get sentimental at times, no problem. Yeah? Wait between tones. No, more time. Mehr Zeit zwischen
Zwischen C und S?
Ja, jetzt erzähl mir.
Zwischen C und S.
Ja, richtig. Mehr Timeline. Decrescendo. No, you rush. Da, no. Freeze. Yeah, just freeze. Einfrieren. Mehr einfrieren. Tu pianissimo. No, pianissimo. No, step. Das ist ein Schritt zwischen Do und Hochzeit. Warum einst du die Begleitung? Langsam. You should be able to do this. We play piano for this beautiful ones. So what kann man solchen Geschichten? Freeze. Good. Back to tempo. Then back to tempo. Once you take rubato, then you have to go back. Crescendo. Yeah. Just be careful. Not too much rubato. One time you can do a lot. Like we did now, a lot of rubato. But only one place. If you do 2-3, that's too much. It's better to do one rubato, but make it fantastic, than doing a lot of small bad rubato. Yeah? One, but a great one. Okay, next. Oh, here, crescendo, don't be afraid of the. Yeah. Yeah, more crescendo. Yeah. Yes, we did extreme pianissimo, then do extreme crescendo as a balance. And then easy ending in tempo. No crescendo anymore. It's ending. You just leave it. Because that was a question that. Very simple.
Nice.
Yeah, and then but not too much rubato, yeah, so only at the certain places. Can we do a little bit from here? This variation already has a kind of dance-like. It's a dance. I think you played a little bit too slow. And then you have to arrive, you see? We have here, yeah, Wiener Musik is good, yeah? Und da gibt es Akzente auch. Without that accents, it will be very boring. So, go here. Go there, then go here. Do it, don't be afraid of accents.
Mit schnellem Tempo.
I would say this tempo. It has to be relaxed, but it doesn't have to be slow. No, it's really good. Crescendo in the right. Yeah, but arrive in a lovely way. You know, Wiener Musik ist geschrieben. Warst du in Wien? Nicht wirklich. Du warst in Deutschland, oder? Okay. You know, the Vienna people, they speak very different German from the German people, right? They speak very polite. It says K and K, also königlich und kaiserlich, because they were empire, right? Empire. So they speak, they don't say this Dankeschön. They say, vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank, ich danke Ihnen. So it's either very too polite, yeah? This is a very Vienna style. It is overly polite, yeah? Yeah, but not aggressive, it's polite. Yeah, you have to start it a little bit lazy. And then go to this one. Du startest faul ein bisschen. And then go there. Yeah, but first is light. Oh, yes, right. And left hand is a very strict rhythm because left is a dance. And some technical things. So first of all, you shouldn't play legato. Then we have heavy. Yeah, we have here kind of mini accent here, there, here. This is the dancing. Can you start a little bit espressivo? Yes. Not direct. Don't hit. Yeah, it's kind of you do crescendo, but then polite. Yeah, no. Yes. It's like we're waiting to be heavy note, but instead of heavy note, we have a lovely one. No, it's too direct. Waiting. Just wait.
Waiting.
Just wait. Raise your finger. Yes. No. Left, right. And here you don't need to. Look, when we have one harmony measure, here's eine Harmonie. Eine Harmonie, many harmonies. Then take more time, because it's different density. If you have many harmonies within one measure, then you have to slow down a little bit. You cannot rush. So typisch, this is a tanky film. It's so Vienna style. Here you can maybe do something. It's an ending. So maybe here I would wait a little bit. Yeah. Then I disagree with your pedal here. You play. Now it gets a little bit something march-like. So here is a combination of short and long. Short, long, short, short, long, short. Yeah. Pedal should be adjusted, slow tempo, please. So on short notes, no pedal. No, this also short, short, short. Short. No, very short, staccato. Short. No, it's light. Why you play this note heavy? There's a crescendo, I know, but crescendo, look, stop. Wir haben Dynamic, Phrasierung, not connected. Dynamic is piano, forte, Phrasierung is heavy and light, right? So they are not connected. It can be crescendo, but the note is light. You understand? Mm-hmm. You play crescendo, it means heavy. No, crescendo doesn't mean heavy. Light, still, despite crescendo. And here, there's a rival note. More precise. Now, adjunct. No, light and short. Kurz, leicht. Kurz and light. Kurz and leicht. Now you play accent. No accent. No, too long.
Too long.
Ja, natürlich. Different ways you can do them. Why you play legato? I would play no pedal on the first. Kurz, lang. Kein Pedal auf eins. Jetzt kein Pedal. Yes. Das gleiche. Melody, forte. More melody. This is Nicky. Mehr melody. Mehr forte melody. Das ist eine Frage, wieder. Especially when we have pianissimo here, then we have to do here something. Yeah, we cannot play pianissimo, piano, pianissimo, piano. Please get sound at the end, right? Let's allow this one. Okay, can we try this? It's difficult. Schubert is also always very difficult. It's maybe the most difficult composer to perform. I see this piece different. So you see this ganz anders. The composer doesn't write here any tempo, right? But considering that we had this tempo, let's say, we still have alla breve, by the way. We have and then I think you play it very sad and very. Then I have questions. If it's, wenn das nur traurig ist, warum schreibt er Akzente hier? Ich sehe das anders. I think this is one of the most crazy and dramatic. For me, this is hysterical almost. Do you know this? Similar. Es hat eine sehr ähnliche Wirkung. This is desperate and like this. My life is over. She doesn't love me, and So that's why we have this accent. Auf Deutsch verbittert. Verbittert. Something like this. Yeah, and it shouldn't be played like by metronome. Da, 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 da. It's flexible. Da, 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 da. The left is good. The left hand has to be very flexible. And the bass is not heavy. Interesting that we have accent on the second. It's difficult this way. Subito sincope. Desperate. All the time. It's stressful and right is desperate. There's a more and restless. That is restless in German. Gosh, my German gets worse and worse.
Ich versuche.
Yeah, okay, I'll think about that. Anyway, keine Ruhe, ruhelos. Ruhelos. Not just da and sleep, no. Yeah, no, so because we cannot do crescendo with the note on the piano, but left helps. Da, 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 da. The left is your crescendo of the right hand. That should be absolutely desperate. It's almost crazy. This is really. It's not. There's light. It's alla breve. Don't forget. Light. Crazy. That's hysterical. Really hysterical. do something maybe, because we have here amazing harmony. First this. It's very too beautiful to just ignore. And I think this is the most sad harmony here. Yeah, this is not very sad, but this is sad. So you have to emphasize this. And back to action. This is restless, yeah. Just a little bit of weight, and then immediately the fire again. Flames again. Yeah, and then not ta ta, but ta da, without waiting. Austoben. Ta da ta ta da da. Really. Austoben. In German. Here's just bitter and gloomy. Ta da. Very depressive. This. This is just has to be even more. Let's say you have to. So that's why here we have to play piano. But here it's even more crazy, right? Then let's do from here. Still 1, 2, 3. Two beats, not 4 beats. Yeah, this is leicht. 1, 2. 2, 4 leicht. Leicht, schwer. It's different. Here we have some syncopations. It's like a syncopate. Saying goodbye, right? Let's do maybe from here on. So this is important syncopation. Tam, pa, da, da, tam. Then no. Paradise. Dolce, dolcissimo. Crazy. I would already hear when they crescendo, yeah? From here I would play it. In Schubert that you don't have to be afraid of forte. Once he has a real forte, you can destroy the piano. It's no problem. Because he has very sharp contrast. You can play very big. It doesn't kill Schubert music. As long as it's in the right style, no problem. bum 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 bum. Yeah, you have to quickly switch. Yeah, after this. You can also change pedal. And already give up. So this is already dead music after this fork. This is also the song like, as is weer een lied. Very bitter, like no escape. And I'm pretty sure the second accent is bigger than the first. When you go down, don't make crescendo. Ending is always here. Light. No, light. It's easy. Just let it fall. Yes, yeah. Er is een pedaal benutzen, das klingt so trocken, natürlich. Ja, das klingt so, als ob du übst. Ja. Ja, vielleicht Pedal weg hier, ja? Aber also bis hier. Nicht so realistisch, so ein bisschen schweben. Paradies. Nicht so real. Actually, a little bit unreal feeling. Not too normal. And not so aggressive. Ta-da, but just smooth. Motoric for me. So first of all, the 6, the interval of love, right? So you should treat it in a more beautiful way. And then you have to hold this note, right? It's a very important beautiful harmony. You rush here. This is important harmony. This one. I don't like it. And then, of course, this is less. Ein bisschen weniger. And this is very beautiful harmony that highlighted. When you go down, no crescendo. Down, side, side. Yeah, okay. More speed. Yeah, Zeus. No, Zeus. Zeus. It's too harsh. Ja, zwei noch. Du musst halt. We need three voices here, 3 Stimmen. Sehr zart. Hören diese Harmonie, hören und genießen. You have to hear and enjoy it. You don't enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, we don't enjoy it as well. You hit, it's too loud. Feel so, yeah, it's positive. I cannot just ignore it. This note is very light. This note is important, this is not. Because this is melody. And you play bass 2K. That's why it doesn't work. No, play keys, just play keys. You don't check everything. And you have to hold, you have two voices instead of 3. Das ist 2 Stimmen, das sind 3 Stimmen. Schau. Dann haben wir das, ja, dann ist es anders. Aber wenn du hier spielst, da, und dann da, das ist gleich. Ja, hier, ja, hier ist eine andere Geschichte. Ja. Hier soll es, ja, das ist fast das Gleiche eigentlich, mehr oder weniger. Ja, let's do it. No, just begin. It's much better to play it separated. Separated and heavy note. Yes. I didn't play it virtuoso style. Wie ein Tanz. Nicht virtuoso, es ist kein Liszt. Ja? So, wenn du solche Sachen spielst, wie in Englisch Lace. Kennst du? Das ist so eine Fabrik, also eine Fabrik. Nicht Fabrik, wie sagt man das? Fabric ist in Englisch. Ein Stoff. Ja, so das ist durchsichtig. Ja, so diese. So I don't think it's a virtuoso heavy. Yeah, you see, not too much. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Or we can say lace. Yeah, especially when you go out. Yeah, but not to say much. Ja, gut. Okay. Ist sehr schwierige Musik. Also es ist ein. Also wenn ich das im Konzert spiele, dann habe ich. Ja, das ist sehr schwer, stimmt.
Stark.
Ist sehr schwer, weil es sehr einfach ist. Ja, da gibt es nichts, du kannst dich nicht. Wenn man viele Noten hat, eine Rachmaninow-Sonate, ja, dann ist natürlich, du kannst dich immer verstecken zwischen vielen Noten, viel Pedal. Aber hier ist so transparent, es ist alles durchsichtig. Kann man nichts falsch machen. Alles muss perfekt sein. Das ist schwer. Deswegen ist Schubert so schwer. Ja. Also schau, dass du immer alle Breve spielst. Du spielst immer ständig Balance, also zwischen Melodie und Begleitung. Dann immer alle Breve, nicht 4-4. Ja? Und ja, also das sind so Sachen. Ne? Ja. Und schau, dass manchmal du spielst einen aggressiven Klang. Ja, du musst lernen, wie man einen schönen. Klavier muss singen. Ja, unser Instrument deswegen, es ist nicht, also in der Universitäten würden dann so, Klavier würde zur Schlagzeugabteilung gehören. Nein, das Klavier ist anders. Klavier muss singen. Es ist eine andere Geschichte. Ansonsten wäre das ein Schlagzeuginstrument. Weil also Hämmer schlagen, ja, aber nein, eben nicht. Das ist kein Schlagzeug. Wir müssen immer Klavier zum Singen. Okay, gut. Ja, gerne. So, das ist für dich, glaube ich, ja. Ja, das ist einfach ein Zertifikat hier. Ja. Okay.